And now it is my honor to welcome our salutatorium, Satnam Dhaliwal, to the stage.
Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Good evening, Superintendent Diaz, Assistant Superintendent Jones, Board President Mr. Marty Murray, Vice President Mr. James Hart, Board members Ms. Dana Archibald, Ms. Jean Bellino, Mr. Dennis Sharepsky, Mr. Kyle Hansen, Mr. Jajbir Judge, Mr. Takwala Loman, Ms. Claire Panazzolo, Central Office staff, high school administrators, faculty members, friends, proud parents, and above all, the class of 2025. Yeah. Today is a celebration, a recognition of everything we've worked towards, the late nights, the early mornings, the moments of doubt, and the victories that kept us going. For 12 years, we've dedicated ourselves to learning, and today marks the end of one chapter and the start of another. I stand here honored to share my story, my experiences, and perhaps a piece of wisdom that might resonate. But before that, I owe some gratitude to my parents who pushed me beyond my limits, who raised me to be independent and resilient. To my teachers who weren't just educators, but mentors and advisors. And to my friends who stood by me through the highs and the lows, who reminded me that belonging isn't about fitting in. It's about finding the people who truly see you. I've spent my entire life in Carteret, in this school district, and I really wouldn't have it any other way. This town has shaped me in ways I never expected. Through my roles as a student, a son, and a leader, I've learned something invaluable. It's okay to be lost. People always ask, what do you want to do? Or where do you want to go? In truth, I don't know. And I don't think I'm alone in that. Maybe some of us do have a plan, and maybe some of us are still figuring it out, but what I've learned is that uncertainty isn't a flaw. It's a part of the process. My parents are immigrants. They came here 20 years ago, never imagining the life they'd build or the opportunities they'd have. They didn't have a roadmap, they didn't have any guarantees, yet they still move forward because sometimes moving forward is all we can do. I too have faced uncertainty this year. Senior year did not unfold exactly how I had planned. I initially had plans to attend college this fall, however, the universe had different plans. While disappointed at first, I've come to embrace this change rather than working against it, realizing that life was simply redirecting me. Then again, who knows where we might end up in 5, 10, or 20 years. I'm sure some loved ones in the audience tonight didn't end up exactly where they had planned, but perhaps found themselves exactly where they needed to be. And maybe that's the lesson. We don't always end up where we expect, but we always end up where we're supposed to be. If everything in life followed a strict, predictable plan, what kind of life would that be? Challenges shape us. Uncertainty pushes us. The unknown isn't a dead end. It's just the beginning. So class of 2025, embrace the twists and turns and detours. Walk into the unknown with confidence, knowing that confusion isn't weakness. It's growth in disguise. Congratulations, graduates, we made it.
Thank you, Satnam. I think that speech really resonates with a lot of us, so thank you. That was beautiful. And now, let's keep that same kind of message going. Please help me welcome our valedictorian, Michelle Hernandez, to the stage.
Oh, thank you. Hello, can you hear me? Okay. Good evening, Superintendent Diaz, Assistant Superintendent Jones, Board President Mr. Marty Murray, Vice President Mr. James Hart, Board members Ms. Dana Archibald, Ms. Jean Bellino, Ms. Dennis Jarepsky, Mr. Kyle Hansen, Mr. Jasbir Judge, Ms. Takwala Loman, and Ms. Claire Panazzolo. Central office staff, high school administrators, faculty members, friends, proud parents, and above all, the class of 2025.
Yeah.
As we sit here celebrating an important milestone, many of us can't wait to embark on a new journey, while others wish this year could last just a little bit longer, without the extra assignments, of course. 4 years ago, we walked into this building as freshmen, unsure of who we were or what high school would bring. Now we sit here together, a little taller, a lot wiser, and with many new relationships that we had never expected. Though we're heading in many different directions, college, careers, the military, or taking a moment to breathe, we've all shared the same struggles as students of Carteret High School. Late nights cramming for exams, dragging ourselves out of bed when that alarm felt like a personal attack, and racing against time to submit assignments by 11:59 p.m. However, we proved to overcome these challenges with our white and blue caps and gowns. Now, there are 2 reasons I'm standing here giving this speech as valedictorian. First, my older brother. He was the salutatorian for the class of 22, and he set a ridiculously high bar. Second, a $500 bet with my former neighbor. It happened the summer before my freshman year at a barbecue in my godfather's yard. We were discussing high school when my neighbor said, "Michelle, I'll give you $500 if you graduate as valedictorian." At the time, I had no idea what a valedictorian was. All I heard was $500. But jokes aside, it was really my brother who became my motivation. Watching him work hard, balance everything, and push himself inspired me to do the same, like the exact same. Clubs and everything. Shout out to the band, shout out to choir, I love them. That friendly sibling rivalry gave me the reason to aim higher, not just for competition, but to prove myself that I could do it too. I want to thank the people who have helped me along the way. My parents, who always believed in me, even when I gave attitude. My teachers, who challenged me and supported me. And my friends, who were right there when I needed them, reminding me to laugh, breathe, and sometimes let go. Shout out to Soccerman Group Chat. Graduates, as you sit here pondering whether my speech is ever going to end, make sure you acknowledge the people who have supported you and never doubted you, specifically the ones who are here with us on this special day. So, to the class of 2025, whatever your path looks like from here, remember that your story is just beginning. Don't be afraid to take risks and to fall and get back up and to bet on yourself, especially if it's for $500. Congratulations, guys, we made it.
Thank you, Michelle, for making us laugh and reminding us that even in those lighter moments, we're still becoming who we're meant to be, right? A bet went a long way, huh? Yes. Okay, and now the moment that we have all been waiting for. Yes. It's time to begin the reading of the names and celebrate each graduate as they cross that stage. Let's make sure they hear us with cheers, claps, and love. This is their moment. Row A, stand up. These diplomas are being received by Board President Mr. Marty Murray. Rataj Abdelhamid. Luis Acevedo II. Mohammed Adnan. Taha Ali. Dorian Aliaga Garcia. Juliana Grace Almeida. Edward Almendarez Ruiz. Brianna Alvarez. Jaciel Amigan.